and edit. Give me this. This, give you this, and give you this. You want to me? That's it, now let's get ready. Chapter 5-2. 5-1. I knew that...
I wonder if
Are
this
you
is
okay?
my answers.
Not sure, but obviously there's a connection here with Umbrella, and that's never a good sign.
We can worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
So, I need to download the ending scene from internet. Never mind. Was Umbrella doing research on those on these flowers? Because, as I said, I had insufficient disk space. I want to stop the cutscene, but it just skipped the cutscene. Never mind. Nothing that you can't add or re-record again. From Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal Number 1, 1966. December 4. Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor of legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus hereditary unknown might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. For the virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, where we were diligently fretted over the results and starved of texts from the Nudipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into his research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. 1967. February 12. We've hit a metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass produce the progenitor virus. At first everything proceeded smoothly. The plants are strong and grow quickly, and in a short amount of time they flowered. But here is when major problems surface. The flowers do not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they are grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. March 23. We made no progress. We've tried cultivating the flower under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering the development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy emotion starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there is no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. Let's open it, shall we? Chapter 5. I don't know how many chapters does this game have. Whoa, what are you? Oh, more readings. Okay, from Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal Number 2, 1968. Up April 15. It's been over a year since we had any breakthroughs. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return to Africa. We can no longer continue research without the progenitor virus. I know those routine attacks with the NDP are really going to rack my nerves, but for the sake of our research I will preserve. In the face of my first in dismay, it was Mr. Spencer who provided the answer. If you're worried about NDP, then we'll just have to remove them from the equation. Can you imagine the look of shock on their faces? The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seemed to be the only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. August 19. Finally, some good news. We learned they were able to chase the Indipaya of their land. The land we acquired only amounted to half of those underground ruins, but if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he plans to construct research facilities in the state, which will expedite our research into the virus. We estimate our preparation to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requested that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. We were initially taken aback by this request, but we soon realized it was the logical course of action. Dr. Marcus needs a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he were in Africa, there would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. I just hope the African research facilities get built soon. So now we will go alone to Africa and send back samples of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. With Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agreed this is the best course of action. I have to start making preparation to go. I have a feeling I'll be pretty busy starting tomorrow. September 29. I've been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's a good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research and scientific study. The so-called research facilities are nothing more than a bunch of tents, and we have to employ armed soldiers to keep the Ndipaya at bay. But the thing that gets on my nerves the most is the sound of the construction for the real research facilities. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on extracting virus samples from the progenitor flowers so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully, if I focus on my work, I can remain sane in this godforsaken place. 1969. The same year my mother was born. June 15. The research facilities are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just a pile of tents. But I've come to a realization in the past 9 months. The facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger, more suitable for research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our frontliner of progenitor virus research. Our results will do a great service to Dr. Marcus and his viral research. In a rare turn of events, that old skin-flame Spencer actually agreed with me on this. So no computer can help if it's broken, if there is no power. Research Center Director Brandon's Journal. 1998. November 16. We've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the archive facility in Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I spent every waking moment researching and tracking the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard that he had died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or instant shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all of Umbrella laboratories. I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie entering to the life, no thoughts, no feelings. And now the research center where I've spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably all for the best. Perhaps it is too late to have any semblance of life again. And shelf of files and catches, nothing for us here. Telegram from James Marcus. T-Virus development success, January 30, 1978, J. Marcus. Here we have lots of readings in here. Invoice copy. Umbrella Training Facility, Dr. James Marcus, 5 cases of the progenitor sample, December 15, 1977. Africa Research Center Director Brandon Bailey. I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons. This is the facility from the picture, no doubt about it.
We're finally getting somewhere.
Yeah, we finally do, and that's a good thing. Tricell Researcher Miguel's Journal number 1. February 19. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised, to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Tricell could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains, at least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised because I have expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for a research. There would have been no need to come to this rundown Umbrella facility anyway. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, the T Veronica virus, and even the last Plagas parasite. Okay, the Resident Evil Veronica, I skipped that. We have everything we need for our research, and Resident Evil 0. If you guys want to see that, we will play it. We just didn't have that damn progenitor virus, but we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. March 7th. I wonder who came up with the name Liquor for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs like liquors are just a pain in the ass. If I said liquors were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise. But they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. BOWs that were created using the T virus don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their ability shows some slight improvements. For example, their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady and they're ugly as shit. The bigger jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still a demand for liquors on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad. So this is the laboratory, where all those creatures are born. Nice. An email to an acquaintance. Hey! Who starts an email with hey? I know this is a Saddam and I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on a new project. Sorry, you know I can talk about work, so they're giving us some time off as a reward for all our hard work. All the stuff for leaving tomorrow and finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work and he's a good researcher and all, but don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and he's good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in and day out. I wish him the sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We got to go out and get smashed. I could use a break. Talk to you soon, Ryan. Okay, Ryan. I think you need to learn how emails are being written. Because who writes an email like, hey? Who starts the email with hey? Especially business emails. That's a blasphemy. Next one, the next one's for you, I promise. Hello, hello. Looks like it's torn apart by animals, not a good way to go. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. What does this lever do? Who's there?
Careful. I saw something.
Yeah, I saw something too. So it can be opened from this side. Animals. Are they experimenting on animals? Pure animals. Really, really pure animals.
You grab it.
Roger.
Now we got a new monster. Oh, those! And their name is Lickers. Okay, he licked me. You don't have to heal me every now and then. I ever told you that, Lionheart? So Lickers are hybrids of lion and ox. You don't have to heal me all the time. Okay, let's go in. See what's there for us next. Why don't you break it?
You grab it.
Roger.
You should break it too. As I said, the stupidest AI I ever saw. And what's in here? Oh my fucking god! You know what? Fuck MP5.
Thank God there weren't more of them.
I really fuck
Wouldn't
MP5.
last in a fight with a whole horde.
AK-47 is an AK-47. You pick it up.
Okay.
Okay, let me pull this lever. More Lickers. I know how to lick it too.
I don't think they notice us.
Guess their senses are weak.
Just to be safe, we should be as quiet as possible.
Yes, 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 yes. Quiet as possible.
Damn it! They hurt us!
Take it.
Okay. Reload!
You grab it.
Roger.
You know what? Forget it. Forget about fighting with them.
Come on! Come on!
Come on, elevator. I'm get in here. Come on.
Take this!
Oh, thank you. Oh, you need shotgun shells when we don't have shotgun.
What the hell?
One question is, what is this place?
This is
Oh, you already saw that?
That means Jill might be here.
Hello, who are you?
What have they done?
It's so creepy in here. Jill Valentine.
Jill.
We will find Jill.
There's so many. They must be kidnapping people from all over the world to experiment on.
Probably.
It stopped.
Access denied. What happened? What happened? Oh, hello.
Well, that's why.
Hello there. I have to fight with it. I have to fight with it. Oh!